Greg Klote here from Halvorsen Klote Davis. A question we get a lot is, I got hit by a driver with minimal or no insurance. Am I out of luck? The short answer, probably not. The long answer depends on if you have two acronyms, UM or UIM coverage on your insurance. Let's take a look and talk about it. UM stands for Uninsured Motorist coverage. UIM stands for Underinsured Motorist coverage. They may be on your policy and they may be the exact thing you need in this situation. UM or Uninsured Motorist coverage steps in when the person that's hit you has a policy that has lapsed, or they're driving while suspended, or it's a hit and run. This is insurance that you have on your policy under your contract that covers you in these situations. The insurance company steps in the shoes of the at-fault party who doesn't have insurance to fill your needs for insurance coverage. UIM or Underinsured Motorist coverage means that the other party has insurance, but it doesn't meet the needs that you have. For example, if the other party has $25,000 of coverage of insurance, but your injuries are worth $50,000 or $100,000, you may have extra coverage under UIM that would step in and come in on top of that coverage if you have a severe or debilitating injury that the at-fault party's insurance didn't cover. Many states you're required to have at least UM coverage. Many states require you to have both coverages. So what you need to do is go look at your declaration, policy declaration on your auto policy, and see if you have these coverages. They are massive in these situations. The biggest thing I see is people have this high liability, which liability covers you if you're at fault, but they won't have uninsured motorist coverage or underinsured motorist coverage. It should always match. You know, if you're paying that much for your liability coverage, you should be protected on your underinsured or uninsured motorist coverage. So go look at your policy declarations and take a look and see if you have these coverages now. Now, here's where these claims get interesting. People think, oh, this is my insurance, like a good neighbor or whatever phrase. They're there for me. I've been paying these premiums for 10, 20, 30 years. Now that I need them, they'll step up to the plate and they'll provide me with everything I need to get the maximum value for my injuries. This isn't the case. They step in, they're going to fight everything, they're going to argue everything, and this is what, people get shocked by, is that their own insurance company is going against them. But you need to be prepared for it, and this is why hiring a lawyer is very important in these situations. A lawyer can make sure that you're taken care of, that any statements or depositions need to be done can happen. A lawyer can make sure that they're treating you as they should under the contract, and that's a big thing that lawyers do. We make sure that they're following the provisions that you signed with them and that they're evaluating your claim properly. Few practical points too. When you have these claims, you don't really want to wait. You want to let your insurance know. There's sometimes notice provisions in these clauses in these contracts. If something comes up or arises, you want to give them a heads up about these. Another issue I see is that sometimes people will settle with the at-fault party before they've talked to their own insurance company. There's also clauses about this. Sometimes you have to get approval from your insurance company to settle with the at-fault party in order to have a underinsured motorist claim. So this is something that a lawyer can do, is look at your policy documents, see what your contract requires, and can take care of it before messing it up or anything like that. This is what a big part of these claims are about. There's also instances where you may have certain limits, but if you have multiple vehicles, you can stack coverage, which allows you to have additional coverage. So that's something, again, looking at the policy documents, looking at your declaration pages, an attorney can help you find. If you take a look and you don't have these, you definitely want to add these. It's very cheap coverage. If you go and look at the cost of different coverages on your policy, these will be one of the cheapest coverages you can buy, and it could be the most critical if you suffer any injuries in an accident from a party that doesn't have insurance or has minimal insurance. It's worth it. Trust me. If you've been hit by someone that doesn't have insurance or maybe doesn't have enough insurance and you're trying to figure out your options, feel free to give us a call. We have free consultations. We're happy to help. Remember, accidents happen. We can help. Halvorsen Klote Davis.